Hello, and thank you for tuning in to watch today's video. Today we're going to talk about how to build credit with credit cards. If you want to build wealth long term, you need strong credit. Not for status, not for points, not for rewards. You need it for leverage, optionality, and lower borrowing cost. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build credit with credit cards the right way. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just disciplined, consistent strategy. This is the same structure I would teach any beginner. First, we're going to discuss what a credit card actually is. A credit card is a short-term revolving loan that reports your behavior to the credit bureaus every month. Your score is simply a measurement of risk. Basically, credit card companies want to know, can you borrow money and pay it back responsibly? That's it. If you consistently demonstrate control, your score rises. If you show instability, it falls. Let's take a quick look at the 5 categories that matter. Most credit scores are based on these factors: payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, credit mix, and new inquiries. But let's make it a little bit more simple. Here's 2 categories that control most of the outcome. First, payment history. Second, utilization. If you master those 2, everything else improves naturally over time. The first step is open the right card. Being selective is extremely important. So always do your own due diligence and decide which is best for you. If you're brand new to credit, you have 3 strong options: a secured credit card, a starter card from a local bank or credit union, and a student card if it's applicable. A secured card simply means you place a refundable deposit. That deposit becomes your limit. For example, you deposit $500, your limit becomes $500. This is not a negative thing, it's a foundation tool. If you already have some credit history, you can choose a no annual fee card, a reputable issuer, a card you can keep open long term. The goal here is to build infrastructure. Step 2, use the card, but lightly. This is where most people go wrong. You do not need to carry a balance to build credit. Carrying a balance only builds interest charges. Instead, use your card for gas, a small subscription, or groceries. Something predictable. The goal is activity, not debt. Step 3, master utilization. Utilization is your balance divided by your limit. If your limit is $1,000 and your balance is $500, that's a 50% utilization. That's high. Strong profiles typically keep utilization under 30%, ideally under 10%, and for the maximum rewards, you get down to around 3%. If you have a $1,000 limit, aim to have it at $100 or less. Always remember, if you can get it down to 3%, you're maximizing your credit card usage every month. That was perfect. Your balance is usually reported on the statement closing date, not the due date. That means you can spend $300 during the month, pay it down to $50 before the statement closes, and let $50 report. Step 4, always pay on time. Payment history is the most important category. One missed payment can set you back significantly. Here's the system I recommend. Set up auto pay for at least the minimum. Manually pay the full balance before the due date. Review statements monthly. You want 0 late payments. Credit rewards consistency over time. Step 5, increase limits. After 6 to 12 months of clean history, you can request a credit limit increase, apply for a second card, but do this strategically. Now let's say you have a $1,000 limit and $100 is reported balance. That's a 10% utilization. If your limit increases to $2,000 and your spending stays the same, the $100 balance is 5% utilization. Your risk profile improves automatically. This is how disciplined users strengthen their credit without increasing lifestyle costs. Step 6, keep old accounts open. Length of credit history matters. Your oldest account becomes part of your financial record. Do not close your first card. You always want to keep those things open. Step 7, space out applications. Every time you apply for credit, a hard inquiry is created. Your score may dip slightly. Too many applications in a short period signals instability. Step 7, you want to space out these applications, as we just said. Always remember that this is important, just because too many applications in a short period is not good. You know, if you space things out 3 to 6 months apart, you know, it's probably, you know, it's better to stay consistent and strategically. You know, I would wait at least 6 months. I would guess probably be best if you're just starting out. That way you can build credit correctly over the long term. And let's take a quick look at a 12-month blueprint. Here's what disciplined credit building can look like over 1 year. Month 1, open a starter card. Month 1 through 6, use lightly, keep utilization under 10%. Always remember to pay in full every month. Then by month 6, you can request a limit increase. And then months 6 through 12, you can continue to use the same discipline. And by month 9 through 12, consider a second card if your profile is strong. You know, you always want to get different credit bureaus. You want to use, you know, you get one credit card that reports to Equifax, get a second one that reports to Experian or TransUnion. At the end of the 12 months, many people can reach the 720 to 760 range with clean habits. That opens doors such as lower auto loan rates, better mortgage terms, and stronger business credit foundations. A few common mistakes to avoid is, you have to be, you don't really want to go to, you don't want to apply for too many cards like we just talked about. You want to always do your own due diligence before applying for one credit union. Do your homework. Just don't randomly apply. Take your time. Find the right credit union that has the right terms. Always read the fine print. You want to see how much the interest is. Get the best deal possible. So if you're just starting out, you really want to get a secured card. That'd probably be the best way to start. and always keep your utilization as low as possible. Appreciate everyone watching this video this week. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll make another video next week.